the Scriptures to find answers to the good questions you have sent to us. And thank you for these we're using today. Question number 1. Why did Jesus observe the Sabbath on Saturday? Well, of course, Jesus went to the synagogue on the Sabbath day. He was a Jew living under the old economy of the Mosaic law, and he kept the law perfectly. After Jesus rose from the dead, the New Testament Christians worshipped on the first day of the week. They called it the Lord's Day, and they did so to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. There is no conflict here. Who changed the day? Well, the time came when the Roman Emperor made it a law that the first day of the week should be a holiday. And now let's get to question number 2 for today. Why is God called the Father of lights in James 1 verse 17? Well, this is the only place in the entire Bible where you find that expression, and God is referred to as the Father of lights. And it goes on to say, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Light means something you can trust in, absolutely pure, absolutely reliable. And that's the way God is. He keeps His promises. His word is faithful, and He honors His word to everyone who will trust in Him. God is the Father of lights. You can trust in Him absolutely, completely. And now question number 3. What is meant that ancient people were gathered to their fathers? Genesis 35 verse 29. Well, I would not have you to put too much stake in this statement. I think that it was just a common way in the ancient world of referring to people who had died. Perhaps they meant that these people went to have fellowship with their ancestors. Perhaps they simply meant that their bodies were laid together in the common cemetery. They were gathered to their fathers. Certainly, we must not take from this that everyone, wicked and righteous, will share the same eternity. In the light of the entire Scriptures, we know that some are saved and some are lost. And so to be gathered to your fathers is simply to follow the pathway of human life that it's appointed unto men once to die. And now question number 4 for today. Who are the 24 elders referred to in Revelation chapter 5 verse 8? Well, there's been discussion and debate about this for centuries. These 24 elders could be angels, or they could be a special creation of God, or they could be men. We are told that they have white robes, and they have gold crowns, and that they have thrones surrounding the throne of God. And so they are holy, they are victorious, they are rewarded. And you ask me who they are? Well, I take it that they represent the saints of the Old Testament, 12, and of the New Testament, 12, making 24, and that really they represent you and me. When we arrive safe home in heaven, Jesus said that we will rule and reign with Him, and we will be seated together with Him on His throne. What a magnificent future awaits the child of God. Thank you so much for these good questions. I trust the answers have been helpful. If you have a question you'd like me to use on The Bible Has the Answer, please write it out, send it to me. I'll be pleased to hear from you. I'll get to your question on the air just as quickly as I can. And when you write, all the address you need is simply Faith to Live By, Box 426, Winnipeg, Manitoba, and the code is R3C2H6. The male quartet now, by and by when the morning comes.